Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where today we need to work on the railroad. I've been working. No, I'm not going to do that. Mainly, it won't hurt anything if I go ahead and demolish this because there's no trains coming in right now. Mainly, what I've noticed is I have three train lines. I have these two over here, which split off into their respective areas. One goes off that way, one goes off that way. This one obviously is a connection to the outside world, and this one is obviously a connection to the outside world. So trains can come in and out to export cargo those two directions, but they are on this side of the river only. And they never come over here where I want to build my cargo terminal. This one only goes out that way. So what I want to do is bring the train down along the highway here and get it to connect all of these train lines, which it's not going to let me do initially because I don't have a train station. Now I do. Had one once before, but got rid of it. So we're going to try to follow the highway here as best we can. Where's that curve happening at? I'm trying to see how far out it is this way, but it's a little difficult to do. The nodes do line up. So that should just let me, then, in theory, come to there and then the same spot on that one, but it's not wanting to cooperate. Yeah, snapping's on. What if we come up to this node? I want you more over that way. Oh, we'll fix it. Because I want it to stay... Well, it changes its distance from the highway, doesn't it? No, it stays pretty consistent, actually. Yeah, let's fix that. Get that to go more where I want it to go here, which is more like there. Yeah, definitely there. And then we'll just bump all these over. Is that better? Does that work? Is that too far away? If anything, it's still not far enough. About there, yeah. Let's not shorten it though. There we go. And then just grab all these and kind of straighten them out. There we go. And then just follow the highway on down, which it doesn't... Whoa, that was weird what the camera just did just then. Follow the highway on down like this. It's a little far out. There we go, like that. And then we'll have to figure out how to get through here. An overpass, I think, is going to be unrealistic. So I think what I'm going to do is the same thing they've done for the highway and go under. So let's straighten out. And then right here, start our tunnel. Will you start a tunnel for me? Thank you. Bring that over to where the tunnel ends here. And then bring that back up to 0. And right like that. And right here's where the highway stops being straight again. So that works. And then follow this around. We should be able to get just under that. I don't know what we're going to do when we get down to the other section, but that's a problem for us for a couple minutes from now. We'll bring this back in a little closer to the highway. That'll work. Why aren't you letting me make the curve I want to make? There you go. Okay, here we should be able to just bring this over like this. And go like under right over here. Yes. Ooh, but then we're not going to be able to get back under that. Let's see if we can't get creative here. Get a little crazy. Bob Ross style-y. There we go. And then I guess this would be a good place for us to jump to the other side since... See, I don't know what we're going to do down here either. But if I go ahead and jump to the other side, then I could do an overpass that comes down like here. I want it to connect to both train lines. So let's figure out where we want this to go. This is complicated. Way more complicated than it looks, believe me. I guess I could just have it... No, I can't really cross over here because that's way too hilly over there. But yeah, we could definitely have it cross over here. So, bring it up. And see if I can't get it to make a nice little bridge over. No, you don't want to? Why not? Why you don't want to? Why you don't want to? Come on. I have to do it straight. That's definitely not straight. That should, in theory, work. I wonder why it doesn't want to. That is weird backing through there. Why don't you want to cooperate with me? Let's try this again. Let's make a curve up to the 9 meters it needs to be. Maybe it needs to be 10. Maybe that's the problem. And then, can you come straight across? Anywhere. Like, is there any possible place you can accommodate my request here? No. So what we do is what we do all the time when this doesn't work. Turn on anarchy. And then that's a really big span to not be supported. So I'm going to grab that right there. And I am going to duplicate it. And put it in right over here. Like right in the middle here. Where it's not into either lane of the highway. And then I'm going to move it and grab the nearest node and drag that node right on top of that so that it's supporting just like it is pretty much everywhere else. That one's not quite lined up, but whatever. We don't care. Do we? No, we don't. And then we'll go back to a curve and get back down on the ground here-ish. Like I want it to come right back here behind all this. Choo-choo! And then straight for a minute to like here. Basically where this bridge starts, I want the train bridge to start as well. Yeah. And then I want it to stay a bridge. So I'm going to have to convince it to do that. I also want it to be as the same height as the bridge next door. So I'm going to the bridge next door. I'm going to grab all of these nodes. Some of the stuff that comes out of my mouth, I swear. Whoop, nope, just a node, please. Not the whole thing. There you go. So that and that. I want all of that to be the height of right there. That way it's the same height as the bridge. Though it doesn't really look like it, does it? I guess it is. Strange. Is it really? Yeah? Okay, cool. Awesome. So that means this won't stay a bridge here. So I'm going to have to do something to get over this. I could turn a little bit and then make a bridge. Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn just a smidgen here. Right here. I would like to use a node of the road. So like there. Like, let's go there. And then go back to straight. And get this thing up in the air. And I should be able to get this across the anarchy. So I'm going to turn anarchy off. I said I should, and then it doesn't want to work. There we go. And then real quick, get back down on the ground. No, not negative, just one. There we go. And then we will have this one come off to over here. Gonna lose a rock. Oh well. And this one we will have come off over to there. And then that way the train can go either direction. And that should work. And then what I can do is bulldoze this unneeded train station out here because, well, that's just stupid. That's there. And instead, we're going to bring it in. Oh, we have to fix this still. Okay. Still letting me build train tracks even though we don't have a train anymore. Okay. So that needs to connect, and then it also needs to connect going this way. There we go. Did that make... Oh, that didn't go with the right direction, though. That came off the wrong direction, so let's... We fix. Alright, so from here up that way. There you go. So now they can come out that way, come in that way. Though really there's no need for them to go all the way up there, is there? Not really. Yeah, so I might just get rid of that because, yeah, there's really no need for them to go up there because that doesn't go anywhere. I mean, it's just decoration, honestly. So what I want to do is try to get the train station in here, but I want to have... I don't know why the game's being so laggy. I want to have, like, have it come off into its own little thing here. So what I'm going to have to do, not a train station, I want a cargo hub, is plop it down here and then use move it to drag it and put it in where I need it to be. Come on, there you go. Like right here-ish. Let's see if we can't. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. And then we'll raise it up to be level with all of that. Now that looks pretty good. So now we just fix the train lines. Whoops. Distance too short. Fine, we will just demolish that then. There you go. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Actually, we're going to make it longer than that. So that it actually has enough room. No, I did not want to demolish that. So it has enough room for an entire train to fit in the part where it goes off. And then we're just going to bring this road out. It's going to become a one-way that comes down and around and then back up and out the same place that it comes in. Basically, I want it to come up to... Let's get this road in front of the train station. So they'll stop complaining about not having a road connection. Although I don't really see it complaining right now. So there you go. You have your road like that. And then this is going to come out just a little bit. Actually, it's going to come out like this. And it's going to come in the same way. Like that. So we flip this around. There we go. And then let's bring our 4-lane road down. What road is that? It's a 6-lane? Why is that a 6-lane road? That's kind of unnecessary. I think a 4-lane will do us just fine. Let's get that industrial looking one. Is this? What's this? No, not that one. What road is that? Is it this road? Yeah, that's the road we're using. Okay, cool. Yeah, and well, I don't know why this roundabout has 6 lanes. That's a bit overkill. Let's fix that real quick too. Lord, who built this roundabout? The answer is I did, but I don't know why it's 6 lanes. That's just ridiculous. All right, back to our 4-lane road, which is going to come down to even with this guy, like this. Then it's going to become a 1-way off of here. Ooh, that's going to get in the way. All right, then 1-way. That's kind of ugly. Well, what we'll do is turn. All right, let's connect this bit, because I know I want that to go right there. That way they come in and shoop right out. This, though, honestly, oh, I meant for that to be curved. You kind of want this to have, like, an area where it can absorb extra traffic, so maybe we can do something really funky with this here. And then just connect it over like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So let's figure this out. The railroad here is kind of in the way, which, like I said, it doesn't really go anywhere, so we can get rid of it. There we go. And then now we can bring this around however we want. So it can come out like to, yeah, right there. Like that. And then what we'll do is have it curve back in and around once or twice here. Oh, is it going to do 2 turns? It's not. Alright, fine. So instead, I don't know why I bulldozed that whole thing. I only need to bulldoze half of it. Like that. And then we'll bring this down. I want this to be there, so then this will go to there, and then we'll bulldoze that bit. I know that seems weird that I just did it like that, but I wanted this to be the same arc right here. And then we need to get water out here to this guy. I'm really hoping this does not just murder traffic. Let's follow the highway out. And just connect him up like that, and then when he needs some power, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to bring power out along the highway here. Just because that's a good place to put it, is in the median. Because that way you don't have to worry about later something else needing to be built there. Because unless you move the whole highway, which I've done before, you don't really wind up needing to worry about it. Are they really already using that thing, even though it has no power and no water? Let's see how they could. And there. And through the middle. Almost there. Come on. There you go. Ooh. There's no space here. Okay, so we'll go over to this side. Which is fine, because we need to get over there anyway. So now, you have power. You have water. So that should start functioning, and we should start seeing some exports go through here instead of all the trucks hitting the highway. Now we just wait. We should start seeing, yeah, here comes, nope. Might take a minute. We'll also see imports coming in, possibly. I mean, this is connected to external trains, so we should see some stuff. It might take them a minute to realize that it's over here, though, because it is pretty far away from the rest of the industry. Eventually, once I have forestry over here and farming over here, it'll be all right. Yeah, here they come. They're slowly starting to adjust. So I'm going to let this run for just a minute and see how this does. Okay, so this has been running now for about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to just follow this train into town and see where he goes. And everything's going really well. I added a couple slip lanes over here in the industry area. We'll take a look at that. I just kind of wanted to see what the train route looks like with an actual train on it to see if it works, you know. Yeah, it works fine. Works great. Cool. So we can stop following you and you can be on your way, Mr. Cargo Train. Lots of trains zipping in and out of town now, which is really cool. Not a ton of exports happening here, but enough that it does keep generating trains. Like there, you see that train just was created. That wasn't one that came in from another town. So that's our train. We're exporting all that stuff, which is really helping our businesses. You can see our industry need came way up. So that's a really cool thing. School's still making money. I just kind of want to see if the school's still making money here. There we go. Yeah, school's still making 20,000, so that's awesome. I also, like I said, I added just a couple little lanes, like a one-way in here that they can come in, a one-way out here, and it's only for the people going up this way to get on the roundabout. And then I added a one-way out here. For some reason, a lot of people park there. I don't really understand that. But it's a one-way out, and it's only for the people coming down this way. That way we don't have traffic going across. And it seems to all be working fine. So I'm kind of pleased with how that's working out. So that means it's time to start thinking about how we're going to expand this little area over here. I think what we want is like a roundabout here. Bring a road down that connects here, then bring that road on down to here to connect into this roundabout. We might move this junction to where it comes up into here a little bit better. And out here, and then maybe one more over here to connect all this. And then this is all going to become farmland. So where should we do this? About the midway point is where I want it. Because I do want some more residential and town stuff over here. I mean, it gets a little hilly, but I'm okay with that. But it'll be lower density stuff. I want the one with the trees to the side. I only had one with trees to the side.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Okay, well, that is definitely a devastating meteor, but it struck out there where no one lives. So all it did was set a few trees on fire and make that hillside look a little weird. So we're good. We're fine. We weathered that quite well. Everybody in the town's just like, whew. Waiting for, there we go. Disaster report. Number of trees set on fire, 5. We lost 5 trees because of that. So I think I can live with losing 5 trees. Seems okay to me. Okay, so I want to bring this road in about the midpoint. So about there. And I want it to come back here as far as we can get without cutting too much into that hill. And then come over here. And just connect over there, and then we'll make this into a horribly ugly grid. That means we can do a roundabout right here. I do not want it 1 meter. Can we come up? Can we not come up, please? Page up. There we go. Thank you. Now I want a roundabout tool. 3-lane highway, that's a little large for this area. It's probably still a little too big. That's better. I like that. All the cars are confused for just a moment, but they'll figure it out. And then on the other side of it, we're going to come down to just a regular 4-lane road. Probably the smaller one, in fact. Let's see where these two are going to join up nicely. Let's bring this one. Alright, let's bring this across so I can see where my junction is. There we go. So that is going to be about there. To connect over there. Let's get to connect there, and then let's make that over there be on the ground. Thank you. It's a little bit of an angle on the road, but it's okay. And then we want to do the same thing coming this way. So we'll need a roundabout there. Which we grab the roundabout tool and say, whoops, we didn't grab the roundabout tool and say roundabout. So that gets that going. And then I don't want a 4-way intersection there. So we'll figure that out. But up here we need to do some offices and some residential and stuff like that. So that is the plan for up here. We'll get it at least zoned. I don't know that we'll have time to fill it all in. Or not zoned, but start laying out some roads here. I can almost bring that road over. I don't think I want to. I think I'll bring this road over. Yeah, that's the road I want to bring over. Right like that. And then we'll just lay these out here real quick. And then we'll connect off of there. A little bit of a gap. I don't mind it. That works. That way we've got connected every other side. I guess we are going to wind up connecting over here. Okay, so be it. Ooh, but that's going to make this one really close to the roundabout, which I don't want to do, so we will do this instead. Come in off of here. Bring one down. And have these guys feed off of here. And hope that the traffic stays okay. It should. But this will be where we expand next time, I do believe. Right along the highway. So people will get to complain about traffic. That'll be awesome. There we go. I wonder if I should connect those like that. Nah, they'll be alright like that. So that's going to do it for this one. We will fill all this out next time around. But until then, I am Brandon, reminding you to stare at a highway and stay vainglorious.